Hello, right, I'm going to jump straight in here because I got told off on the last podcast for not saying hello quick enough and actually interrupting Liam's family meal. So this is Stuart here, and I'm joined by...
The one and only Liam Copeland.
The one and only.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true to a certain extent. You are one and only, you are quite unique.
There are 3 different Liam Copelands though, and they are a lot more famous than me.
Is there really?
Yeah, one's an ex-IRA guy on the run, so I'm not him, if people are listening to this.
Haven't you got Irish heritage?
Yeah, so I'm a bit worried about it.
Are you sure you're not him?
No,
you know when the other day you were talking about a parallel universe Liam?
Yeah, could be. He's like 45 and really had, and the other one's a gay porn star in America. So
really?
Yeah, I'm really hoping I'm neither, actually.
What if you're all 3 rolled into one?
I've got a very interesting life.
Homogenised Liam Copeland into this sort of life coach, gay porn,
it would explain,
fanatical IRA member.
Yeah, it would explain why I'm on the run I run away from police a lot and I have gay sex, but I don't know.
Are you ever sort of mid on run from the police, mid gay sex?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Oh, what am I doing? Oh God. Oh no, that was bad. Sorry. In the gesture of me humping, obviously you can't see that. We've bought a couple of. Well, I've bought a couple of props with me today. Well, not props, sort of trinkets, and sort of to make this a bit more homely because we're sat in a pub right now. So I bought my picture of Nick Cave with me, which was bought for me by someone very lovely, and it's all signed and that, isn't it?
It says to Stu.
Yeah. Keep singing those murder ballads with love. So Nick Cave loves me.
Yeah,
he's probably in love with me, to be honest. Love Nick Cave. But he just fell on his face there. I think he's had one too many heroines.
Yeah, it happens. They're quite moory. You fall over and you cry and you get back up again.
So, right, Liam. Do you remember when we were talking about the company Trade Plumbing?
Yes.
You do remember that, and I was talking about the owner of the company, and he passes off other people's life coaching stuff as his own work until I did a bit of research and realised that he's just a charlatan.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, right. I was chatting to another former colleague of Trade Plumbing. Ooh. I don't want to say who because it could be. What's the difference between libel and what's the other one? Libelous and there's one that's written, one spoken.
Yeah. Well. I don't really care.
Anyway.
So, I'm just going to go with, we're not going to say their name.
Okay, yes.
And we're both too lazy to make up a name. So someone told us something once.
They shall keep their anonymity. Yeah. So, right, what I'm doing today is, I haven't told Liam any of this stuff that...
I'm a bit worried actually, because there is Nick Cave just staring at me.
Nick Cave is staring at you lovingly, holding his cigarette. So, here is...
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Point number 1. I just want to get your opinion of this. Yeah. Right. This is in the world of employment, obviously. Yeah. Right. Never think my job could be easier. What could I do to make myself better?
See, I don't even know what to say to that because the first thing that comes through my mind is I'm the best at my fucking job anyway.
Right.
Like genuinely, like. There's another Stuart. Sadly, you're not the only Stuart in my life. And
But am I a better Stuart?
Well, I don't know because he's subscribed to us now. So
has he?
I'm feeling
We've got
the love.
a subscriber.
Yeah, so I do want to shout him out for it because
thank you, Stuart. We've got my namesake. I might have to change my name back to Johnny Sporadic. It's happening.
I'm not hosting a podcast with that guy.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
But like, it's really weird because like when we working together, like you know the Jay-Z song. Niggas in Paris. Yeah. I know I said the N word, but it's part of the song, so I feel allowed.
Well,
but there's a bit where it goes, don't let me get in my zone, and we both just turn to each other, working really hard, and we're like, don't let us get in the zone. So I feel I'm the best.
Do you ever feel like, you know that song, and it's Jay-Z and Kanye West, and they're worth millions, and they're sort of incredibly talented. Do you ever feel slightly, obviously you get in the zone, and be the best you can be. Do you ever feel like, just making pizza though?
I feel that if I thought that I'd kill myself in a second. So I've learned to pretend my job means something. Like I like to pretend I'm in a gang and we're against like Domino's and other places are other gangs.
Yeah.
But I do realise that as soon as I say it I sound ridiculous.
What?
But if I didn't I would cry myself to sleep.
What I find what troubles me about that statement of not make my job easier, make myself better is Especially, this actually applies to a company such as my former employer, Trade Plumbing. It was sort of, you go for hundreds and hundreds of jobs, you apply, and literally you're just looking for employment, and you get employment, and it's obviously not employment that you want because you've applied for hundreds of jobs. So essentially, you are there just for a paycheck at the end of the month. So it's quite hard to get motivated in that manner to sell a radiator to a plumber in Suffolk. Do you know what I mean? But there we go. That's my kind of opinion on that.
I think the thing as well is basically all it's like. It's the long way of saying try harder.
Yeah, just don't fuck about.
Like if you've got nothing to do something. Like I always use the saying, and maybe I'm one of these managers that's really like muggy now, but I always go like, if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean.
Oh God!
Yeah, I think I
used to work with someone who did that.
Yeah.
You've become that man.
I've become that guy. Genuinely, like.
What happens if you do genuinely run out of things to clean?
Oh, I will find you more.
Really?
Yeah. I've also become that guy.
Right, basically, what I'm imagining now is there's a sort of trainee at Pizza Hut who goes, I've cleaned everything.
Yeah.
And he goes, right, come in the toilet, and you get him to wipe your bottom.
No, not my bottom. We've got...
No, not my bottom.
I've made people I don't like clean the toilet.
I thought you were going to say I make people I don't like clean my bum.
No? No, normally, the toilet's like the last resort for me. I'm like, if I don't like you, clean the toilet.
Yeah? Is there like a toilet for the public?
No.
I was going to say.
I like to show off when they ask about a toilet and go, I've just been unlucky.
Right. Here was my second point.
Yeah, your second.
Again, in relation to my former employer, when I first started working there, this was I think it was around March 2013.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I'm the most sort of conventional office worker.
No, you look like Jack Sparrow today, so...
Well, this is the thing, and I was kind of turning up to work looking like that, expecting some sort of... Well, I turned up looking like this. Do I actually have to do some work now?
Yeah.
It was kind of that situation.
Did you feel the most stylish person doesn't have to work today?
Yes.
That's when you wake up every day, you're like, I don't even know, but have you seen my trinkets are on my arm? Why do I have to do this type?
How am I going to type in these? I actually introduced Western Wednesdays as well.
Oh, okay.
Where we all turn up in cowboy boots, but I was the only one that did it. Which, to be honest, I was
quite... You said it once a day.
I said it in my head just so I could look really cool.
Yeah.
So, right, basically, when I first started there, I had mixed opinions on the female race.
Oh, okay.
And
bit down.
It was. I said something which. You know when you joke, but you're kind of telling the truth at the same time?
I do that every day.
So there was a girl in the office and she said something. And I said in front of everyone else, you're a girl, so I don't trust your opinion. And the said owner of the company said, that's a bit risque, what are you doing? Like that. And I thought, oh no, what's going on? Yeah, no, he is. He actually is. I'll show you a video, he's on YouTube as well. So, right, what he did, rather than sort of give me some sort of disciplinary or anything like that, he gave me this book to read so that I'd understand not the female form,
sounds like he's a Jehovah's Witness.
The female race. So I'd understand the female race a lot better. But the thing is that, right, I want to get your opinion just on the cover, right?
Oh my God.
The title is Why Men Want Sex and Women Need Love. By Alan and Barbara Pease.
See, the thing is, I don't know anything about this book. All I know is if my manager gave me this, I would have just shown him Octopus porn. I know about women. And I know what they want.
Oh, I know what they want.
They want octopus.
They want octopus? What does that mean?
Have you not seen octopus porn?
No.
But even my dad's seen octopus porn. I feel...
Oh, I'm being phoned.
Oh.
Shall I answer it?
You could pause and then answer it.
I'll leave it.
Yeah. I don't really want...
Did you say octopus porn?
Yeah.
Right, okay, sorry, go on.
We've got quite a few people now listening, so I don't think octopus porn is appropriate.
Okay.
As much as I'm known for no filter, I feel the 27 views our last video got, or podcast got, would get...
You're going to give the wrong impression.
Yeah.
I generally find with this book, because it's essentially Alan and Barbara Pease, they're basically putting science...
Well, you got a little bookmark in it.
I was doing some research. on it.
You read this every day. Don't lie. You brought this in. This is your favourite book.
There's actually a table at the end that you fill out.
Oh my God.
So, right, basically, I read this, and to be honest, Alan and Barbara Pease, who wrote it, they basically put science to love, and sort of, this is what happens, and blah, blah, blah. And basically, what I don't like about this is because I like to think, well, I like Lord Byron and Shelley, and I like my romantic poets and all that, and it kind of just throws that out the window, goes, you lot can fuck off, like, the stars don't align, this is love, this is love. That's what I don't like. And I also think that Alan and Barbara Pease, here's a picture of them, obviously no one else can see them.
She's quite fit. For him,
she's about 70.
Mate, she's a grit gilf.
Right,
and he ain't nothing special. No. Generally, I might look her up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look her up on old boat books, see how you get on. So, but what I think has happened is Alan and Barbara, the sex has gone out of their relationship, so now they're taking it out on everyone else.
It's because she needs a younger man like me.
But what the owner of the company didn't realise is this massively backfired, because it basically gave me an insight into the female psyche.
Yeah.
And you can use that for manipulation, really. Yeah. I'm not proud of it, but it did happen.
I think every man does this, though, if they know what they're doing. Because it's not a hard thing to manipulate a woman. And not saying women are weak, don't start, like, feminist hating on me. But it's the same as a woman can manipulate a man quite easily. Like, you can literally get me to do whatever you want if you promise me at least a blowjob.
And to watch the Chelsea game
do you know
on
what I mean?
Sunday.
Yeah. No, I don't want to watch football with women.
No?
No.
No, let you, like, on your own.
They leave me alone, yeah. Maybe a blowjob during it, I'll do even more stuff.
Yeah?
But I remember, like, even not blowjob, my mum was even, like, when I was a child, she'd be like, oh, I'll buy you this if you do this. It's like, well, of course I will then. You're going to buy me a new Batman figure, I will do whatever you want me to.
If you met a girl and she bought you a Batman figure now at the prime age of 26.
Whatever she wanted.
Yeah? Okay. So not much has changed.
No. I'm really, genuinely, for anyone that ever wants me to do anything, you could just offer me a pack of facts, I'll probably do it.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's really lucky I'm not a prostitute, because I wouldn't make any money. But I don't really see why he would give you this book, though.
Well,
like, most people would just say, don't say weird things to girls.
Yes, but no, apparently he took the other side of it. I mean, I think my yeah, no, sorry, I'm just flicking through it now. I'm gonna remove this from the table.
So it confuses me why that's his approach. Because what's the other thing? Like, all right, so I'll be truthful honest. 10 years ago now, I was the biggest slacker in the world. I was like, I hated people like me. I was like, fucking job's worth. But I've had managers that have like been alright, so I've become, in my opinion, an alright manager.
Yeah.
But so he must have had someone that was giving him books instead of teaching him to make him think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Or the right way to do it. Like, I would have probably just gone, mate, I know you're thinking.
See, I mean,
just don't say it.
This is the thing, because I spent the best part of 2 years trying to psychoanalyse this person.
Yeah.
I do rather enjoy that. I mean, these sort of years spent. Well, I say the years spent the sort of. Sorry, I've got curly hair. It's in the corner of my eye.
See, this is what I've learnt to deal with as being Stuart's friend. Is
what being friends with an absolutely beautiful man with a beautiful mind, not just aesthetics.
Once in a while, he'll get a little bit distracted. Like, I haven't mentioned that he's actually painted all his fingernails.
I've painted my toenails as well. Do you want to see?
No, I do not want to see your toenails.
The boot's coming off and the socks, by the way.
Oh yeah, I like your socks actually.
They're Paul Smith.
Oh okay.
Look at that.
You got hobbit feet.
I do. That's so weird, because I was talking to my brother on Twitter earlier, saying, is it socially acceptable to shave my feet before we go on holiday? They're a bit hairy.
Yeah, they're a bit. Can you? By the way, just so everyone understands once again, hence why it is the pub podcast. We're in a pub.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
This isn't appropriate.
No, this is my back garden.
This is your back garden?
No, this is my bathroom, sorry.
Your bath?
Yeah, I'm in the bath. Actually, that's something I was going to bring up.
Oh, okay.
Right, so,
Penis,
you know, sorry to go away from psychoanalysing the owner of Trade Plumbing, but, you know, I spent 2 years and he's a fucking train wreck, so there's no point. So let's move on. Right, do you know this song by the guy called Omi, the cheerleader song?
Yes, I know, because I hear it every fucking day. Right,
what's your opinion on that?
I hate it more than anything in my life, because I'm friends with, I won't say it, but...
I'd like to give a shout out to Chelsea. Okay. She kindly, I say she donated her car to me. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Thank you, Chelsea.
Like, Chelsea's one of my best friends, and we spend nearly pretty much every day together. And this song will come on about 200 times, even though she knows I hate it, she will decide to play it because she likes it so much. And what really annoys me about the song is when he's about to sing Cheerleader, it always sounds like Cherry. He goes cheer, and then he goes leader, and I'm like, well, what?
It's basic phonetics, really, isn't it? I mean, maybe he's got a speech or a song impediment.
But what I've realised recently is that I just don't like anything modern.
What I found about that Cheerleader song is, I mean, it sounds like they spent about £4.50 on the production of it. And the thing is, what I imagine, it sounds like it was recorded in his bathroom.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if I was in the bathroom and, I was singing and then someone started playing trumpet in the background, I'd be scared. I'd be incredibly worried. I'd feel incredibly aware that I'm naked right now in front of a trumpet player. I'm actually very good friends with a trumpet player, and I'd feel even more uncomfortable with him being there. You know who you are. So what I think is
I get comfortable when this certain trumpet player even says hello to me in a pub. So if he's in your bathroom, he's even more weird up.
He performs incredibly well that there's a man playing drums and a trumpet in the bathroom at the same time as him.
Now
he's just trying to have a
Now
wash.
you said that, now I imagine the drums. He's got two Chinese, he's got two just sticks, and he's playing it on the toilet seat.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like it's quite catchy, but it has literally just been recorded in the bathroom.
Yeah. I think the worst thing for me about this song is I genuinely, because I don't listen to radio, no offence, but I just don't have the time.
Well, no offence to the radio.
Yeah. I don't want to offend the whole
It's an inanimate
radio.
object. I don't think it's going to get offended.
I don't know.
I just refer to the radio as if it was just one big radio that everyone listens to.
Sorry, radio. The TV's already killed you. I don't want to upset him anymore.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
But I genuinely thought Chelsea was the only person in this song. And then some people that know Chelsea and know me started playing it, so I thought it was them. And then people that don't even know Chelsea started going, have you heard this cheerleading song?
Yeah, and
what, this is
one.
famous. I genuinely, when I first thought it was Chelsea, I thought it was just going to be, you always have that mate that just shows you shit music and you're like, oh, it's just them that listen to it. But then I found it was like, everyone listens to it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So, have you been to any live music recently?
Yes, I went to, Tuesday night was probably one of the best nights of my life.
Yeah?
Gallows again. So I don't know, many people probably won't know the Gallows. I went with Jamie Mears and his brother Andrew Mears, and it was amazing. But do you know what was?
I like how we name drop people that no one else knows. Anyway, go on.
I went with him, so he's quite important.
Right.
And this is probably like my 8th or so time seeing the Gallows, and anyone who knows me knows I love the Gallows, and I love Wade.
They're not as good as Whilst You Sleep, though.
But they were, and they are, and they always will be. And I did say a little bit of a gay thing to Wade when he came into the crowd. So the last song,
did you really? What did you say to him?
And everyone's like trying to get him out. And at the end, I kind of went, "Thank you for bringing punk back," which I really regret now because he was like really. And he looked at me. He looked at me like quite muggy. Like he looked at me like, "Oh, well, you said that because I've had conversations with him before. He's retweeted me and we spoke actually in person before, and we've got on because we like a lot of the same music." And then obviously he doesn't recognise me, and I've just said that, and I bet you he went home and went, "I know what some monkey little kid said to me." The best thing about Gallows Kids, so one thing is, like me and Jamie and Andrew go to like everyone. We've even seen you at one. But do you remember the old man?
I nearly broke my ankle on that one. I was climbing up a girl. I remember. Anyway, go on.
Do you remember the old man that was there?
Yeah.
He's at every single one, and he was at this one
Was
as
he?
well. And he now comes up and says hello to us.
We're
always there.
What I found bizarre is not that Gallows gig that I bumped into you randomly. I mean, it can't be it's quite easy for us to bump into each other because we see each other above everyone else, don't we?
Plus, if you're in London and then Gallows always played quite small venues. This one was quite big, but
I saw them in Portsmouth a couple of years ago, and what I found incredibly bizarre, it's never happened at a gig ever again that I know of or that I remember. But basically, I was in the middle of a pit, and there was a circle pit, and I'm in a circle pit, and I sort of fall over, and I get back up, and there's just a human pyramid in the middle. Like a bunch of hardcore kids went, right, we're making a human pyramid. And that was it, it was massive.
Yeah.
But is that a usual thing at hardcore?
No. Yeah, but hardcore gigs are just sick. The funniest thing, and this is why I actually bring up to you, is one of the support bands is called Baby Gorillas. Do you know of them?
Baby Godzilla?
No, maybe it was Godzilla,
Baby
but they
Godzilla.
are shit.
Oh really? Maybe it wasn't Baby Godzilla then.
Whatever. They were really bad, but they were like really, they couldn't play it, like they weren't good, but they were really quite good live. Like if someone like the Chili's had done it, I would have been going, oh my god, this has changed music. Because they were like running around, stage diving off like the top. bit, and then like playing the guitar, like one of the lead singers was literally singing while like circle pit was going around, and like so if they were good, this would have been really
that
cool.
was maybe considered, I reckon.
But the thing is, I wasn't sure if they were trying to be a hardcore screamo metal or like a hairband, because they kept like doing their guitars quite hairbandy, and I was like, is this like the modern day Spinal Tap? Like, do they know?
What's wrong with being hairbandy?
Hairband works if you're being hairbandy. Right. If you're being a rock, think you're a proper like hardcore kind of rock star, and then you coming across hairbandy, it's not good.
I quite like that.
No, see, I like hairband as in if you're trying to be hairband. Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
Like, what's the one, the comedy one? It's kind of
Steel Panther.
Steel Panther. I don't really like their music, but I respect.
Why don't you like their music?
This doesn't. If I listen to hairband, like Aerosmith, stuff like that, I'm quite Aerosmith.
Oh, I love Aerosmith.
I saw Aerosmith like live.
I saw them at Download last year, and Steve Tyler moves like a 25-year-old. It's unbelievable.
Genuinely, when he was, I don't want to think, I thought he was singing to me. And then DMC, and then for me, it's like in rap as well and hip hop, like DMC came out as well. I was like, oh my god, it's like the only time I've ever heard that they come out and did Walk the Way like that. I was like, sick.
Oh, one of them, Brown Bread. I thought one of them was
dead.
it's
Jam J, but only DMC came out. So in Run DMC you have 3 members. Rev Run, which is the god of all gods. And then like, you've got Grandmaster has died.
Did you mean to just swear at me?
No, I'm just swearing.
Sorry, he was counting off of his fingers, but he counted 1 with his middle finger. Who does that? Me. No.
I'm bringing it out.
What do you mean you're bringing it out? What, just to me?
Yeah,
That's just incredibly rude. I'm going to put my sunglasses on now. Just out of disdain.
Yeah, so did you have any other points today?
I don't think so.
So I feel the only life lesson today is don't be a weird manager. But genuinely, I've got to give. Well, we at work have got to give a disability something. I'm quite tempted to give that book to them.
What, were they being sexist?
No, they were just being weird to girls. So I think I might just do that.
I've got. Do you know what? I don't know what happened. It was probably in some sort of state of inebriation. To be honest, I was probably drunk, but I've got 2 copies of that book.
Oh, so what one?
Do you want me to go and find
maybe we should.
How did I end up with 2 copies?
Do you know, maybe we should do a little competition and say the one where you do post this, the first person to, the first person to genuinely subscribe, the first person to subscribe straight afterwards, gets a copy of the book.
We can't find out who subscribes though, can we?
Can we not?
No.
They could write text or message us on Facebook.
Yeah, they could.
Because it's like...
That's exciting. That's a good way to build the listeners.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Give them books on the biology of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite sad really, because I mean I've got that book in my bag.
Yeah.
And then I've got a book of Lord Byron in my bag. I think I'd rather stick to Lord Byron, to be honest.
Yeah, I genuinely, if you do get this copy and you're the lucky one, don't read it. Just... You could just be like...
Make a video of you burning it and we'll send it off to someone.
But genuinely, if anyone does know... What's her name?
Huh?
The writer of the book. She is very attractive, ladies and gentlemen.
Alan and Barbara Pease.
Yeah, Barbara...
Who aren't getting it in the bedroom anymore, so they're taking it out on everyone else.
And that's what I'm saying. So if anyone does know Barbara...
Oh, Babs. Babs is getting upset.
If anyone knows any Babs and she
book.
wants a 26-year-old to play with her Babs, let me know.
Yeah?
Because I'm genuinely, she looks very sexy.
Should we try and find out a bit about them?
I think we should, because I genuinely wouldn't mind.
Alan and Barbara Pease are the most successful relationship authors in the business. In the business.
See, now this...
They have written a total of 15 bestsellers. How can you write 15 books on it? So, I mean, this book was hard going. I'm only on page 15. But 15 bestsellers, page 15. That's a bit weird. Hang on. Sorry, I'm on page 21. I do apologise. They have written a total of 15 bestsellers, including 9 number ones, and give seminars in up to 30 countries each year. Their books are available... Right, boring.
So that's the thing, you're already reading like the intro and you're bored.
It doesn't say where they're from, I'm afraid.
They're not.
No.
She looks very posh. I don't know if this is saying something about me.
She's like a bit of posh crumpet.
I do. I like it.
Right, okay, right. We've got the 15 books here.
Oh, okay.
Right, why men don't listen and women can't read maps. Right, so that's the same as why men want sex and women need love. Right. Why men don't have a clue, women always need more shoes. Exactly the same. The definitive book of body language. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, how to be a people magnet. It's easy peasy. There's actually a picture of Barbara on the front.
She looks good.
Where it said easy peasy, where it said peasy, because I was getting excited for you, I thought it said something slightly ruder.
Oh, pussy, I'll say it.
Good. Thank you.
You can be PC.
I didn't want to sort of degrade myself. Right.
No, she's my new wife.
How to develop powerful communication. Oh, that's fair enough. Questions are the answers. Well, that's ambiguous, really.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Easy peasy again.
He's smiling so much in every picture, and he's like, yeah.
I reckon she's giving him a hand job.
Yeah, he's getting a hand shandy underneath the picture.
Do you know what I mean? If you post for this picture, I promise you I'll give you a hand job. That's what she's actually doing.
Oh, Babs.
I will say one thing.
She is a filthy little wolfer, isn't she?
Oh, she's the love of my life, guys.
Is she? Really? Until you see the next one. What about Nick? Nick Cave looking at us lovingly right now.
The thing with Nick is he's not even looking at us. Like where we put him, it looks like he's just looking at the ceiling.
You know when someone's trying to avoid eye contact and they've seen you? This is what Nick Cave's doing to us right now. Like I'm moving him across and he's still like basically this happened the other day. We went on a fancy dress thing for a work do and they won't be offended if I say I work with some buxom women. And there was a lot of corsets, and to be honest, I spent the whole night looking up at the ceiling, and this is what Nick Cave is doing to us right now.
Yeah, it's like we've got our tits out, but we haven't.
No,
just so he knows.
Well, I have.
Yeah,
I haven't really. I just cut tiny little nipple holes in my t-shirt, in my Jack Sparrow t-shirt.
Your Jack Sparrow look.
Yeah. Are we done for today?
I think we're done. I think we will.
Liam wanted us to think of a good sign-off.
Yeah, so maybe. I don't know.
So the first person to tell us where Barbara Pease lives, or
that's it,
get a book, and also give us a sign-off. Yeah, someone give us a sign-off.
Yeah, give us a sign-off.
I mean, I don't like the idea of sign-off, but Liam, Liam's one for formality for once.
Yeah, I'm a rebel against the cause until I feel the cause is good.
Yeah, and you feel this is a good cause. Right, okay.
I don't care about what's going on in other countries. I just care about having a good sign-off.
I mean, I know my mind's warped, but I didn't realise that yours was, to be honest. And you think this is a good cause, but
I think this is a good cause.
Okay, fair enough. We'll keep at it then.
We've got quite a few sharp, yeah.
All right, sorry, I don't want to.
Maybe that could be it, just shut up.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Sorry,
how about? Alright, I've got a good sign-off. Fuck off.